Hey everyone, so tonight I'm doing a review on the Marvel Legends Daredevil from the new Hobgoblin series. It's kind of got his chest puffed out in this package. So go ahead and looking at the package, it says Marvel Legends Infinite Series right here. And it says saying Spider-Man up here, it just says Marvel. And it does not have the spider logo along the top. It says Build-A-Figure Hobgoblin. And it just says Daredevil. Along the side just has Spider-Man, both sides. And on the back, does a quick little bio about Daredevil, a little picture of the figure, and the rest of the figures in the wave. Let's go ahead and kind of rushing through, but I just want to get this guy open. So I did get the other guy, the Daredevil down to compare this time. So I actually have a little comparison figure of the older Toy Biz Daredevil, but this one just looks really cool. Ever since they announced this one, I've been looking forward to this one a lot. Again, just has a Spider-Man webbing in the background. Alright, he's really puffed up. You can see what I'm talking about. So in here we have some tape. Come on. Why am I struggling with this? There we go. There we go. Like that. Ooh, these are really gummy. You got his two staff. You got turned into a staff. Wow, these are really. I mean, look at that. Really gummy. I mean, it's almost like rubber. He pretends his nunchucks. Man, that's really weird. Not used to that. And we have the left Hobgoblin hand or arm, and this is a really cool pumpkin ball. It's translucent as I drop it, but it's got a nice sculpt to it too. And you can see a little happy pumpkin face in there. Very cool. Really like that. It's pretty sweet. Alright, let's get the figure out. Go. He's really cool, actually. Really liking him. A little paint blemish on there. Very cool. Alright, so I'll go ahead and get him standing up for you guys, and we'll start looking over the details. Alright guys, looking at Daredevil up close, he looks awesome. I just think he looks great. Really like the head sculpt. It's not the cleanest paint job. You can see along where the mask goes. It's kind of wavy. You can kind of see where the paint bled over, but not a big deal. Good flesh tone. Really cool head sculpt. I like the horns. I like the red in the eyes. I think it looks sick. You can see this ear. I just think that looks badass. Very cool looking. Very cool. Then going around the rest of the figure, it's just that kind of blood red. You can see the D, double D in the chest. He does have a little, come on camera. Sorry guys. There we go. A little blemish right there. A little nick. But otherwise it's pretty clean for the most part. It goes all the way down in the middle of his chest. Just that one little speck there. Not too big of a deal. The rest of the figure is just that blood red. Go along his gloves, you can see it gets that lighter red to match the plastic on his hands. Then you can see a little, just the paint didn't get all the way through. Same thing with the red around here. Is this camera not? There we go. Sorry guys, my camera's just not being that great. One thing that's kind of cool, since this is pliable, it's easier to like push it through his fingers. You don't have to, sliding it down was kind of a pain, but it's not too bad, and it doesn't seem to, it feels like an eraser to me. Going back where the figure is, just that blood red, and you can see it's painted on the belt. The belt's a very hard plastic. It's very cool. And then going around the rest of the figure, still, this is the Bucky cap mold, as you can tell. It's got a little bit of a black wash in the creases here, I believe. Let me look. Or it kind of looks, it does. It looks like it. I can't tell if it's just the shadowing. Then he's got the nice little holster. This is also very hard plastic, so it really sticks on there. You can see like the buckles. I think that's really cool. Really nice looking. We'll see how this thing fits in there. Should be not an issue. Sorry, guys. Yeah, they slide in. Oh, that's not too cool. You do have to kind of push that out. Since they are so rubbery, hang on, I'm gonna take it off camera. They kind of stick out a little bit. Especially if you use it with the peg part. Pushing that part down, it's going to take up more room actually and stick out a little more. That kind of bugs me that this thing isn't as pliable. It's kind of a harder plastic. I don't like that it slides down. But overall they fit in nice. Very cool. Going around the rest of the figure, it just has that same lighter red painted. Actually, it's just that same plastic, 'cause it's got the boot cut. Sorry, I'm kind of messing up on this review. But overall, I mean, it's a clean paint job. Besides that one little speckle, I think that looks really cool. But overall, I think this is probably the best Daredevil figure, in my opinion. We'll go ahead and go over the articulation. Its head looks up, that far. Looks down. It's also on that ball peg. Kind of get a little bit of shifting, not too much. Looks left and right. Got the ball joints nice and clicky. Move up and down. Go out to the side. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. Wrist move left and right. And move down and back. Also got a nice ab crunch. You can crunch the back. It's got a waist rotation. And kick forward. And kick to the side. It's got an upper thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. A boot cut. Ankles move down. And they're really tight and up. Also, it's got a nice ankle rocker. And pegals up on the feet. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how tall Daredevil stands. Alright guys, so Daredevil stands, it should be right at 6 inches because it's the same mold as the Hydra soldiers and everything else. Yep, right at 6 inches. It's a nice size figure. I also have the Spider-Man Classics Daredevil, the one that came from the same wave as the Stealth Venom. I'm going to use him as a comparison. I haven't moved him in a while. He's been just sitting up on my shelf for a good, almost about a year. So, I'll give you a little comparison. I just like the way this one looks a lot better. You can see the D on his chest a lot further down. He does have a lot more black wash. And he's got the rope nunchucks. But overall, I see the height, different size heads. I just think this figure looks a lot more natural and human. You can just tell this is the older Toy Biz, so he's got the bigger ball joints in the shoulders, ball joints in the hips. But overall, they're not terrible. I still like this Daredevil, but looking at him up close, I just like the head sculpt better on the Hasbro one. Can see the difference. Just overall really cool. But it's not bad, it's just really, I don't know, I like the way this one is. It just looks more, beefy, I guess you can say, like more fit. This one's kind of skinny the more you look at it. But it's still a cool figure. I still like this one, but I definitely think this one's going to be up on my shelf, and this one will be put somewhere else. But there you go, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Please leave a comment, hit the like button, and subscribe if you haven't. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more tomorrow. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna do. Leave comments if you have another one that you want to see that I haven't reviewed yet. So far I've just done Spider-Man 2099 and Daredevil. Alright, thanks guys. Have a great night. Bye.